You know, there comes a point in our lives, the older that we get, that sometimes Mother Nature finally says, we're going to let time take over. Sometimes we want to rebel against that and get a little help, maybe not looking as old. That's when you call the Martin Center over here in Mobile. Dr. Henry Barber, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you for coming.
Good to see you. If you would, first tell us a little bit about yourself and then tell us about the Martin Center.
Sure. I've been in Mobile for about 5 years now. I joined the Martin Center about 5 years ago. I finished my training in Birmingham and came down here. We do all types of facial plastic surgery. So our surgical practice focuses primarily in the face and neck areas. But we also have interests in laser and skin care, and our practice also involves a spa side that includes various different non-invasive treatments, facials, microderms, and chemical peels, which gives us a nice range of treatments to offer our patients.
Well, one of the things, as I mentioned, is you know, the older we get, Mother Nature is just starts dipping on us here, and so we have a tendency to want to still look good, but not look fake, so to speak. And you see so many of these Hollywood actors and everything that have done some things, and I hate, bless his heart, I hate to go there. Kenny Rogers is one of them there. It's like, oh, he definitely needs a refund. But
well, and everybody, you're right, everybody has an example of someone that they have seen that didn't get a natural outcome. And that's something that is a little bit of a philosophical issue, between the surgeon and the patient. People in certain parts of the country, they want to look like they had something done. I mean, they don't feel like they've gotten, their money's worth, I guess you could say. If you can't look at them and tell that they had surgery, that's not our philosophy. Our philosophy is to give you a natural appearance. We want you to look basically like you hadn't had anything done, but look great. And
one of the things too, if you go to the website of themartincenter.com, see a lot of great examples on there, some of the work that you've done, and that really, I mean, you can get an idea of the different types of procedures that you offer. Let's talk about some of those, like facelifts and the quick lifts, if you would, please.
Sure. And so the mainstay of aging face surgery in general is the lift. So the facelift. We also do a mini lift, or what we call a quick lift. And there, the basic difference is with a mini lift or a quick lift, you are looking at someone who has maybe less sagging. So a little bit of sagging along the jawline, a little bit of descent in the cheek, a little sagging in the neck, someone who's not quite as far along. And so we can perform a more limited procedure, but still give a good durable result. Someone who is more advanced, has more sagging, would need something that's a little bit more comprehensive, where we make bigger movements to bring more jowling further up, more movement in the neck to tighten that area up as well. Absolutely.
So and that's a procedure that you do here, and again, if you go to their website, themartincenter.com, you can actually watch one of the quick lift procedures going on.
That's true. So we have some videos on the website. If you look specifically at the quick lift area, you can see a patient's experience. You can basically watch her go through from before, even a little bit during the procedure, and afterwards as she's recovering. And it's a nice resource to give people who don't have any firsthand experience with any sort of facial surgery a little insight into what happens.
Because people wonder, what exactly do they do? When they do that, I mean, and everything. And it's really educational and showing people exactly what you will go through.
Right, and that's what we want, is to be able to serve as a resource on the website to educate people.
Talk about brow lifts. How do you do they get this sagging every now and then?
Sure, and so that's a great question. When you think about aging face surgery and you're thinking about having a lift, whether it's a traditional facelift or a quick lift, there are lots of other procedures that can be done at the same time to address other issues. So where you may have sagging in the brows. They may be coming down or sagging around the eyes specifically. Loss of texture and elasticity in the skin. We can help all of these things at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
A brow lift specifically addresses the descent of tissue in the brows as they come down and get heavier. If you look at this patient, we have an example of a patient of ours that had a facelift, but also had a brow lift, had her upper and lower eyelid surgery done, and we resurfaced her skin with a laser treatment at the same time. So by putting together all of those treatments together, we were able to address multiple different problems that she had to get her the best outcome possible.
Yeah, as you look at it with the eyes, they look, before the kind of the squinty thing and all that, but when you were doing the eyelid and all that, it actually opens her eyes up. And her eyes are beautiful.
Right. She looks much more refreshed, brighter, and youthful, and that's the goal, is to give her back that more refreshed look, but have her look very natural.
Rhinoplasty, working with the nose, what do you do with that?
That's right, and so rhinoplasty, as opposed to surgery that we do to help people look younger, rhinoplasty is something that really applies to all ages, and so there we're reshaping the nose. So if your nose is too big or too droopy, or there are any aspects of your nose that you'd like to change, we have the ability to do that. And so we can reshape the outside of the nose. We can also reshape the inside of the nose.
Wow.
So people who have difficulty breathing through their nose, we can help with that as well. So it can be an exclusively cosmetic procedure, or it can be a blend of some cosmetic improvements and a functional improvement with the way that you breathe.
About a minute left, body contouring.
Right, and so one other area of interest that we have is in body contouring. We have treatments that range from completely non-invasive fat reduction treatments, specifically Vanquish is a treatment that we do here that's non-invasive but reduces fat and sculpts areas on the body. We have other energy-based treatments that help to tighten loose skin in areas on the body. And we also do liposuction, specifically tickle liposuction, which is a very efficient way of removing fat from problem areas.
Okay. Dr. Henry Barber with the Martin Center here in Mobile. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming in.
So educational. If you'd like some more information, again, you can go to their website, themartincenter.com, and it's full of all kinds of information. Of course, easiest thing to do is to call the number on your screen, set up a consultation, and come over here and visit them in Mobile and start out making the new you from the Martin Center.